Hi, this is part 5 on nutritional ketosis and type 2 diabetes and why it's healthy. So, I just journeyed through 4 parts with you, kind of my experience over the years, and honestly, being in keto now on Jardiance, type 2 diabetes, in perimenopause, this is my best case scenario. I feel great. I feel energized. And if I would have continued listening to my doctors about all of this, I just would have progressed further into the diabetic disease. And my GP right now does not agree with keto, thinks that that's a stressful state for my body to be in. So I'm in a place where um, I also had a GP that was a metabolic specialist out of Calgary for a time, and she did not agree with keto either. She wanted me doing high protein, high fiber. So I did that for a time. And you know what? My blood sugars were still creeping up. It's just not something that works for me. So I somehow have to learn and advocate for myself to stay doing keto as a type 2 diabetic. And if my blood sugar stays nice and low, I feel like that would be one measurement that they would agree is a good thing. Never mind my energy. Um, the other thing is cholesterol numbers are probably going to creep up. So those are things I'm going to have to research and understand because I have to advocate for myself. I have to be comfortable with, excuse me, resisting what my doctor thinks is right and normal and pushing him to look into the current day research. And honestly, there's a lot of information on low carb and keto diets for diabetics, and it's just unreasonable that they don't move into the new research and new information. And so I'm going to have to insist upon that, and I insist on he look into it because this is what's working for me. And then I'm going to have some challenging conversations with him. And I've looked everywhere. There isn't another doctor now because the doctor that I had for metabolic health, they did agree with low carb and keto diets, but she's now stopped that part of her practice and back to GP. And she never did agree with me doing keto. And I think this piece of the Jardiance and all of that was missing. That people would not understand and put it together for me. I had to journey this on my own. And unfortunately, you might have to too. You might have to see what works for you. Like, don't dismiss, don't wait for the doctor to tell you the next thing. Try and find some things out for yourself and and work through what you're dealing with and believe your body when it tells you something's working or is doing well for you, even if the doctor says it isn't. Challenge them, push, look for other doctors that support what you're doing. There's a lot of GPs, a lot of medical doctors that support keto for type 2 diabetes. So I think that this needs to change.